she just gave us all the visual that we can all see. Those would be all your worst nightmares about a phone. That rugby phone is designed to be able to weather all of the things that other phones, like my big old Samsung Note, there's no way anybody's getting near this thing, right? Not even gonna play with it. They're not even allowed to play with it. But that particular phone is designed for all of those hardships. So she listened to her brand, which reached out to her with product information that said, gave them suggestions about the different ways that that product could be, that they want that product to be seen as being viable. And so she just gave you a series of shorts run together. There's not anything in there that's crazy video editing. It's just maybe 10 little clips, boom, 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 boom. I don't know how many times it took her to get each one, but probably, since much of it's pretty natural, not very many. It's just second nature to accidentally put something back in the refrigerator that you weren't supposed to, right? So that's what's brilliant about that video, is that it shows you the product's benefits and features that the brand would like you to see, but in a way that you recognize as being just like your house. And that's the secret sauce to any kind of review, right? So it's no different than when you're writing it. You just happen to be doing it with the camera. Okay, so we're gonna go over, these are the 7 building blocks for video skills. On the earlier slide, when we talked about mastering video skills, having basic video skills, this is what a brand is going to look for, and this is what you need to make sure that you know how to do. It's okay if you don't already know how to do this. You can learn this. I promise you can learn it. So first of all, format. Raise your hand if you have a recipe for when you write a review. Do you have a certain process that you follow, steps that you follow when you write that review? Yes? Okay. Video is no different. I am actually not a video review blogger. I am a tutorial blogger. I am a home organization expert. So when you come to my website, most often you're gonna see steps, 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, but usually just 1, 2, 3s about how to do something. That's my format. You wanna make sure that you're anywhere from 45 seconds to no more than 3 minutes, and I encourage you not to burn time with a wonderful musical intro, little disco ball. You're wasting time on the in and on the out for the 90 seconds to 2 minutes that the person who's watching today is going to give you. Scary. While we watch more video than we're reading, we're paying attention for a shorter amount of time. Why? Because the research shows that, especially for your teenagers, in a 1 hour time frame, they will interact socially 28 times in an hour. In 60 minutes, that means about every 2 minutes, and they may jump back and forth between mediums 13 times in the hour to do that. So you're competing for people's attention. Adults, we're not very much different. So format. Pick a format that's gonna work for you, just like you've done with your written reviews, and then start to deploy that. The more videos that you do with that recipe, the more second nature it'll become for you to just go ahead and roll it out. Okay, so you're doing that as much for yourself as you are for your reader. Grace isn't always gonna do a video that has that many cool things in it, but depending on what the brand gives her, she very well may. And she is a blogger, a tech blogger that brand, AT&T, goes back to, because they know that they're going to get a video that presents benefits and features in a way that the general viewer is going to recognize, without having to talk about gigabytes and pixels and everything.